concert, and this is a very exciting season that we have because each month will feature some special event associated with that month. So this month we have Hispanic Heritage Month. Next month we have Oktoberfest and Halloween. November we go to honoring our veterans and giving thanks for Thanksgiving, and obviously Christmas and the holidays in December, and so on. So we're very excited to have these themed concerts for every single one from now all the way through to May. And then, of course, in June, we keep going as we did throughout this last summer. So these concerts will go on without interruption throughout the season. They are at 5:30 on the second Tuesday of every month. And we are really glad to have all of you here to support this opening concert. And as we mentioned, the theme is Hispanic Heritage Month. And either the performer and or the music has that theme. Our first performer is Andrea, do you say Martine or how do you pronounce it?
Martine.
Martine. Okay, so that's an anglicized version of it. But in any case, your heritage is Colombia, is that correct? Yes, and she is an incredible violist and is principal viola of the Treasure Coast Youth Symphony, and is a student at Martin County High School, and is a longtime student of Peggy O'Neill, who is the founder and director of the Bach School of Music. Today she is going to open the concert by playing two movements by the extraordinary great Baroque composer Johann Sebastian Bach, who lived from 1685 to 1750, and it was a bumper crop of Baroque composers that year. 1685 marked the birth of Bach. George Frederick Handel, you all know his Messiah, and then also the great keyboardist Domenico Scarlatti. So it was a great time, and it was the time when the stringed instruments like Stradivarius and other great string makers were crafting these incredible instruments. And Johann Sebastian Bach seized upon the advances in the instruments and wrote a whole series of solo unaccompanied pieces, both for the cello and for the violin. And then, of course, violas come along and they say, what about me? And so they take the cello partitas and make them their own. And that's what's happening today. Each one of these is a collection of dances or a prelude, for example. And that's how the format of them goes. Sometimes in the classical period, you might have a concerto, or you might have a sonata or something like that follows a certain form. In this case, the dance very much influences the character of the music. So today, Andrea is going to play two movements from the Cello Suite number 2, and she's going to play the prelude, which literally means an opener, which is establishing the key, and then followed by a courant or running dance. So here is Andrea. wonderful that is, and you played masterfully. Thank you so much. What a way to open our concert, and thank you so much. The next performer has performed on our series before. She is 16. She's a junior currently at the Dreyfus School for the Performing Arts. Her name is Kara. I'm always wanting to say Kara because maybe the original name was Kara, but an anglicized version is Kara Ravaschieri. So I'm so happy that she has been a student of mine now, I guess the second year, third year, I don't know, whatever it is. And she also studies with a former student of mine, Amanda Blakey, who is with the Detroit Symphony. Kara has a huge bio on the program. I will just speak a couple of highlights of that. And she's had the extraordinary opportunity of playing principal flute in the New World Symphony side by side for the last 2 years. And one of those years was with the great Michael Tilson Thomas, who was the founding director of that orchestra. She also played at the Brevard Festival this summer and is a winner of numerous competitions, and she has a brilliant future ahead of her. And when I thought of Hispanic Heritage Month, one of the composers that immediately comes to mind is a great Argentine composer, Astor Piazzolla, a remarkable composer of the 20th century, and his name is synonymous with the tango. So this morning at Dunkin' Donuts, pre-dawn, I'm sending pictures of my recent experience in Buenos Aires at the tango and sharing wonderful, like, Don't Cry for Me, Argentina, and sending the story of Eva Perón and all of that, because when you think of Argentina and when you think of Eva Perón, you get a different feel for the music. So it's incredible how much the culture influences the feel of the music. So she's going to play a piece called L'Histoire du Tango, and she's going to play 2 pieces, and that's basically the story or the history of the tango. And the first one she's going to play is Café 1930. And if you've ever been to Buenos Aires, and if you go to the Café Tortini, you will experience what it was like to be in the thriving times of the 30s in the city of Buenos Aires. And so this depicts Café 1930, and then Nightclub 1960. So I hope that you will enjoy these 2 movements from L'Histoire du Tango performed by Kara Ravaschieri. of Argentina with the tango. So thank you so much, all the incredible moods and contrasts and dance and everything else. So thank you. Thank you. So we have one more performer on today's program, and that's Dr. Alessandro Anzalone, and you will be able to pronounce your own name better than I can. So he is a newcomer to our area, but a very important person in our area, because he is the campus president of the Indian River State College on Solero Road, and has done marvelous things now in his second year. And those of you who have the bio can read incredible accomplishments, particularly in training in the field of engineering, and has had many opportunities of administrative roles in this state as well as in other places, and extraordinary teaching experience as well. And most of all, the reason he's here today is because he is a passionate singer. And I know that you are going to enjoy the 5 songs that he's going to share with you. So now we have a Venezuelan performer performing Hispanic heritage music for us all to enjoy. So Alex, please come to the stage, and he will introduce each of his 5 pieces. So thank you for being here. And this is your first opportunity of singing in this area.
In this county, yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
bravo. Thank you for being here.
So thanks for being here. It's my pleasure to be here with you. Today we chose 5 really nice songs in Spanish. They're from different countries to give you a little bit flavor of Hispanic culture is very diverse. So the first one we chose is called Bésame Mucho, and that means kiss me a lot. Okay, and it's somebody that is telling, you know, his lover. We don't know if it's he or she. I know the composer is female. It's a Mexican composer, and talks about, you know, kiss me a lot because you don't know if I'll be leaving at some point. Like today is the last time you're gonna kiss me. So let's do that one first. called Caballo Viejo, that means old horse. And not to allude anybody here, but I mean, I'm one of them, right? He's composed by a Venezuelan composer, my motherland, and talks about an old man, maybe he's a widower or a divorced or something like that, and meets a young, and they sing it with horses. So it's an old horse that's always been tied, it's always been cooped up, and all of a sudden has freedom and goes crazy for this young horse, right? Female horse. So it's a very fun song. And it's called Llanera music, and this is the most expressive example of Llanera music, the most famous one. Has been translated in all languages and is very popular out there. Probably you have heard the tune of it. next song is called Amapola, which means pretty little poppy, is the way they translate it in English. And you'll hear some more influence on it. He's from Spain, and he's kind of a serenade. de amor en los hierros de tu reja, de amor escuché la triste queja, de amor que sonó en mi corazón, diciéndote así con su dulce canción. Amapola, lindísima amapola, será siempre mi alma, tuya sola. Yo te quiero, amada niña mía, igual que ama la flor, la luz del día. Amapola, lindísima amapola, no seas tan ingrata y ámame. Amapola, ¿cómo puedes tú vivir tan sola? Amapola, lindísima amapola, no seas tan ingrata y ámame. Amapola, amapola, ¿cómo puedes tú vivir tan sola? So continuing on the tango theme, the next song is Caminito. Means little trail, and it's an Argentinian tango, and talks about somebody that was in love and had a lover, and they went always to this trail, and that woman left him. And now he's very sad, and he's coming back to the Caminito and telling him, you know, you're dying and I'm dying with you, I'm gonna fall and die next to you. That's basically what it is. So it's a love song, but it has kind of a sad thing to it, right? Caminito que el tiempo ha borrado, que juntos un día nos viste pasar. He venido por última vez, he venido a contarte mi mal. Caminito que entonces estabas bordado de trébol y juncos en flor. Una sombra ya pronto serás, una sombra lo mismo que yo. And now for the last piece, we chose Granada. If any of you had the opportunity of going to Granada, you feel
We will.
the city when you hear the song. And it's about Granada. It's a region in southern Spain that is very famous for bullfighting. So it talks a little bit about blood for the bullfights, and flowers, and the Virgin in there, La Virgen Morena, which is their patron saint. So it's a very beautiful song. You have heard it always sung by all the different opera singers that I'm aspiring. I'm already one, but I need to get there. So I hope you enjoy.
Good